I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow.
Hi, I'm Matea Babcock here with a Harmony Moment, and I am back with this other Tennessee Walker, and just gonna walk through a few things before I get on. Kind of the same things you saw last week with the other Tennessee Walker I worked. I'm still gonna do hindquarter yields, test out her steering before I get on, and then we're gonna hop on for a ride. So just starting with some hindquarter yields here. See what I got. That wasn't bad. So on the scale from dull to overreacting, we want our horse right in the middle of being responsive. The first time I put my thumb back there, she was overreacted just a little bit. Not bad, just she did it really fast. And I want to be able to go from pushing to rubbing and then not have her move away. See, that's a fear issue. I should be able to rub her and not have her worried. There. So this horse, in comparison to the other one, she's still very friendly, but she's a little more skeptical than the other horse. The other horse is a little more pushy. So, oh, that was interesting. So, tip her nose here. And now she's dull, right? So I can take my crop and tap her on the hindquarters. So she bounced from overreaction to responsive to dull. So this is what we need to balance out here. There we go, rubber. Horses are quick learners, didn't take her long. So, and that backup needs a little fixing up. So I'm gonna pull back on both reins and use my crop. There we go. Because when I get on to ride her and I want to stop from something faster than just a standstill, I want to have a response. I don't want to pull back on those reins and feel, ugh. That's not good. So I'll bring her up a little bit and do it again. So that's better, but I want her to maintain a rhythm in her backup. I don't want to feel back up and then stop and get sticky. I want there to be nice flow. So you notice my goals change pretty quickly depending on how she responds. As part of being a horseman, you always have to have flexible goals on what you're doing. You might be working on one thing and then all of a sudden you come across something else that needs to be worked on. So there. That was pretty good for the first time on this side. So in the other video I said it's nice to get 3 steps in a row, right? But if you notice, that was really nice right there. Had nice rhythm. She wasn't panicking, trying to get away from me. She wasn't dull. She was responsive and had nice rhythm in that. The first time I went to yield her hindquarters over, she was like, oh my gosh, I better get away from that, right? So that's not what we want. Did I spook you, darling? Yeah. So we want nice rhythm from our horses because we want to ride a nice rhythmic horse. You know, there's nothing better than riding a nice gait or a sugarfoot jog and just being able to relax there. But with everything we do, whether it's a yield or going forward, we want our horse to have nice rhythm. You get rhythm, you get relaxation, and then you get the understanding. So, test this back up one more time. That was so much nicer. Good. Good, good. All right. So I'm gonna run my Macati up through here, put some half hitches in here. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is just test out our little bit of steering and work on our lateral flexion. So you'll notice I'm doing a lot of the same things just to test her out here. Oh, that's pretty nice. As I close that finger, she comes around. That's very nice. And ideally I want her feet to stay still, but she moves. We'll just work through it. And see, if they're kind of stiff in this beginning part, I can just hold my arm out here instead of bringing it all the way to the stirrup. I see a lot of people going too fast with their horses, and then they make their horses a lot stiffer. So I could rip her head around like that, and you know, she might do fine and she might not. But if she had any bit of little resistance there, I just blew through all those signs. Because as I close that finger, I'm rating, how does that feel? That feels a little stiff, huh? So I would rather bring their head around slowly than just rip it around too fast. I want to do everything slowly and with intention. Just licking her lips. And you notice it was a lot easier on that side, probably because everybody gets on from that side. A lot of horses are a little more skeptical on their right side because people forget everything you do on the left side you have to do on the right side. Gonna watch my toes. Good girl. Gonna release on that. So this is setting me up. I know exactly what it's gonna feel like when I get on and ride if I do all these little tests. So she's a fast learner. That's what I've learned about her, and but she can be a little bit skeptical at first. That's okay. That's just something for me to keep in mind when I'm riding her, that she might be a little bit worried about new stuff. So, and I don't think I'm gonna need this crop, so I'm gonna look in her eye. It's around here, see what I got. Yeah. Good girl. That was nice. So I'm just gonna get off of her, change my stirrups, and then we'll be right back with you. Thanks so much.